Hi, I'm Samad, and I have Hind Nafisi, a dedicated local Kuwaiti feminist. And today we'll be discussing feminism in the Middle East and its relation to the Quran. So, Hind, a key part of my research shows how the Quran is often misrepresented, and this is known in relation to how the Western world views the Quran. But would you say that even in the Middle East, people can still see or share the Quran differently?
I think this is very possible. I mean, even myself, I was told many different things about a specific concept in the Quran. Overall, the sentiment of the Quran is the same, but that isn't to say the way people pass on the Quran could be the same either.
Could you elaborate what you mean from that?
Well, we're here to talk about women in Islam, right? Off the top of my head, in schools, I remember often fighting with my own religion teacher because she would say the things that women are intended to do or to be treated, and sometimes it was all around unethical. I think if I wasn't taught about Islam at home, this would have really confused me and even made me think that my religion didn't want the best for me, but this is completely untrue. I don't quite focus on the Islamic faults of things, but I do like to focus on the way that the Middle East, especially Kuwait, has wronged women in the past. I will say at the end of the day, it does depend on who you are deep down. You're either an oppressor of women or you are not. There is no in between for me. Yet, if someone were to say that the reason of their actions was because of the Quran, then they are all around false, as the Quran never implies violence, or they are just being fed the wrong information, just as you mentioned earlier.
So, would you say the Quran is here to spread good peace and good guidance?
Yes, of course, but it also depends on how you take it. I'm not saying there's no sense of sexism in Islam, but it's what you choose to focus on that's important.
So, what would you say is the prime reason for women being treated as second-class citizens in the Middle East?
Well, I mean, it can be anything, although it is a pattern. The way women are treated in their household is passed through multiple generations of how men saw their mothers being treated. And this is all based on values. Who knows if the values stem from the Quran, social pressures, or cultural standards? However, this apparent pattern is too frequent, and it is based on how the person is brought up.
Okay, thank you so much for your time today. And is there anything else you would like to add?
I think I've said everything I wanted to say. Thank you. I hope I could help.
Thank you.